Welcome to another episode of Yacht Life, and today we're going to head to the machine shop, pick up my block, possibly put my whole engine together, and if time permits, probably install it. But I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot of water in that. Thank God I got some concentrated. It's clean though. It's filtered.
Yet again, the fuel pump relay. It's always a fuel pump relay you always forget to put in when you're trying to start the car. I did the same thing on my car. Kept trying to start it, thought it was a battery. Turned out it was just a fuel pump relay that I took out at the dealership. I actually think I figured out the problem, but I'm not quite sure. When I did the compression test at the dealership, I took out the fuel pump relay, so we're gonna see if that worked. It wasn't turning on, and now it's turning on, so we're gonna try it.
I knew I didn't hear her hum.
That sounds good.
Oh,
That sounds good.
oh, there we go.
Shaking like a motherfucker, though.
Huh?
It's shaking like a motherfucker.
Actually, that's the stuff. Let's take a deep breath. We already know we may have a couple back coils. We already know we got shit gas. No chatter, nothing.
That sounds a lot better, though. It's stuff off the headers. Everything's on the headers. WD-40, good hands, grease, dirt, mud.
Actual oil.
Yeah, actual oil. Because they won't have coolant in. Oh, yeah. Why did you?
You just don't have coolant?
Yeah, he still gotta. You gotta.
Yeah, that's why I got hot so fast. So I just want to make sure we're not gonna fucking be like.
And the next thing you know, we're right back to square negative
Well, is that
5.
new radiator gonna be alright?
Oh yeah, it just needs coolant. That's all. Another bottle of coolant that wasn't empty. Just a manifold. Get it in there. Dirty?
I don't even want to pay for this. That's how bad. That's how bad it looks. I don't even want to fucking pay.
Is it dirty?
Yeah.
Let's put it right in. Right in the middle. Try not to put it on the plastic. It'll crush that shit for sure. Huh? What? So what the fuck did he do? Oh, that's not too bad.
Alright guys, so I went to go pick up my block from the engine shop, and it was complete shit. I mean, it's shit. I'm not happy with it at all. I'm not satisfied. The workmanship was pure, utter, just disgust. I was supposed to have gotten my block back last week, and I didn't get it back to this week, a week later, as to when I dropped it off. I was supposed to get it back 2 days after I dropped it off. The guy is old, stuff like that. So apparently he went to the hospital and had been there all week, all the way past New Year's. So I'm not sure how long he was actually there, or if he was really there, or whatever happened. I'm not sure. I can't really call that. Regardless, for as long as my engine was there, I could have taken it somewhere else and got a way better job done. There's just no reason why my block looks like it looks. I'll show you guys in a few once I get back in the house, because right now I'm heading to Harbor Freight. I gotta go get some wire brushes that can fit in a drill, or I gotta get something that'll allow me to clean out the rest of the block that he did not clean. I mean, he just, I don't know what he did, but whatever he did, it just, I could have done a better job in my house. Like, I could have done a way better job, and it's shit. It's shit. Like, I'm disappointed. Like, I was looking forward to getting a whole new block back, looking brand new. He even said, oh yeah, I can save the freeze plugs, I can save the cam bearings, the main bearings, all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I wonder how he's gonna do that, but that's great. Maybe I should have been like, oh, he's gonna do that because all he's gonna do is clean out this part of the block or that part of the block and not clean this part of the block, or something was gonna be excluded. So that is my current situation with this block. I now have to go spend more money on stuff that I should not be using in order to get my block clean that I paid for. He was supposed to have turned the crank, polished the crank. Crank doesn't look like it's been turned, touched, polished, wiped down. It has the same marks that were on it when I dropped it off. It's kind of like, what did I pay him for? You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I shouldn't even paid him, really. I should have just walked out with my stuff and kept it moving. So, I don't know. Like, I'm upset. I really am. Like, underwhelmed is not a strong enough word to describe how I felt when I saw that block. I just, like, on the way there, I was excited. I was like, oh man, I'm about to get a practically brand new looking block back. It should be great, should be good to go, should be no issues. He tells me, hey, you want me to hone the cylinders? And I'm like, yeah, why would you not? So he says, all right, well, you gotta leave me with me for another day. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I can't leave with you for another day. It's already been a week. Why am I leaving with you for another day? That should have already been done. So he doesn't even hone the block. He didn't even hone it. I get there, he says, oh, yeah, you told me not to hone the block. I said, no, dude, that was the whole reason I left it there in the first place, for another day, for an extra whole entire day, for you to hone the block. I could have picked this block up yesterday and then started putting it back together and honed it out myself if you weren't going to do it. It's just, I'm not happy. Gotta find something that can go in the drill, that can clean it. Something. Gotta find something. I think these might help. Could probably use these to reach down in there far enough since they're really long. And try it. Not sure if it's gonna work, but I really need something I can put in the drill. And I don't see anything up here. I see nothing. Absolutely nothing. And this is not turning out very well for me right about now. Alright, so this is what my block looks like. My block did not look like this before I took it to him at all. I mean, look at these crank bearings. These are ruined. They're ruined. Whatever he put this block into, I mean, look at that one. Look at that. Whatever he put this block into ruined all of my main bearings. Every last one of them. Like, they're all ruined. All 5 of them. So, what I'm gonna do is, like, even look at the water jackets. Even the water jackets are still the same, if not worse. So what I'm gonna do is use the crank and the main bearings from my old block, swap that over to that, and call it a day. So right now what I'm doing is taking off the main cap. There's 10 of those bolts. There's 5 on one side and 5 on the other. They sit on the side here. As you can see, those bolt holes are pretty damn clean, except the block, which is covered in oil. But you got 10 of them, and then you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 main cap bolts that actually go up into the main caps themselves that hold the crank in. So I'm breaking those off. Then I'll be getting the rest of those out, and I'll just be able to lift the crank right on out of its housing and look at these bearings and see if they're still good. Because as you can see, my crank rotates perfectly fine. There's no issues there. So why not reuse it?